If you're a Muslim and you still haven't realized that the entire story of Maryam and Isa alayhum salam is an entire map of what to do so you can experience miracles in your life, you're missing out, Habibi. Let me show you. Allah says, فَانْتَبَذَتْ مِنْ أَهْلِهَا مَكَانًا شَرْقِيًّا. Maryam, she withdrew from her people to a place towards the east. The root word of the word انتبذت means being thrown out of something habitual, like a seed leaving the pod. So what she did is that she threw aside her ahl, her people, the familiar patterns, the psychological community, the familiar thoughts, the memories, the social identity. She withdrew from all of this to a place مَكَانًا شَرْقِيًّا. This means that she went inward to a place towards the source of the light inside, which scientifically could mean that she went from the left brain hemisphere to the right brain hemisphere, sharqiyya, which means right. Which means that she went from the analytical mind, which is the left brain hemisphere, to the right brain hemisphere, which is the emotional, relaxed mind. So basically, she went from beta to alpha. She basically slowed down her brain waves. And it's so clear, Allah's telling you that she withdrew from her people. She took her attention away from the environment and inward towards the light. Then Allah beautifully says, فَاتَّخَذَتْ مِن دُونِهِمْ حِجَابًا. She placed a veil between herself and them, her environment, which means at this point, there's no more external sensory input. Allah is literally describing meditation here. Allah is telling you that she went into a state of seclusion where now she can't even see anything anymore, and she went inwards. And this is when Allah says, فَأَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْهَا رُوحَنَا فَتَمَثَّلَ لَهَا بَشَرًا سَوِيًّا. We sent our spirit, which appeared to her as a balanced human. This means that when her heart became silent after taking her attention off the environment and adding a veil, which means that there's no more sensory input, the divine current manifests within the consciousness as a balanced perception itself. So it's not necessarily a man entering a room and she's seeing it, because remember, she has a veil. She's not seeing anything external anymore. This is the experience of harmony taking shape inside awareness. And that's where she finds out that she's getting a ghulaman zakiya, a pure son. But ghulaman doesn't just necessarily mean son. It means a fresh emerging strength, a new force, a new mind child. It's the youthful energy, the raw energy, the readiness to grow. And zakiya means pure. So when she went through this process of meditation where her brain went from beta to alpha to theta and gamma, that's when Allah's telling her that you're going to be receiving a new mind. And that new mind is Isa himself. Go through the miracles of Isa alayhi salam, reviving the dead, reviving the blind, having birds from clay and bringing them back to life. This is what happens when you let go and surrender in a state of meditation, where you allow the ruh, Allah coming and surrendering to the presence of Allah and healing your entire being. Through the symbolism, Allah's telling you that these things are normal, but all you have to do is just get into a state of stillness. Surrender. The light of Allah is already within you. All you have to do is just let go and allow the light of Allah to completely transform you.